According to ASPCA, approximately 6.5 million companion animals enter the United States animal shelters nationwide every year. Each year, approximately 1.5 million shelter animals are euthanized. Today, I'm going to be discussing 3 reasons on why you should adopt your next animal from the shelter. Rescuing an animal from the shelter means you will get a healthy pet, you'll be saving a life, and you'll not be supporting puppy mills, pet stores, and backyard breeders who mistreat animals. If you're thinking about getting a new furry addition to the family or a new best friend, you should consider rescuing an animal that has a life sentence in a cage. Now that I've previewed my speech, let's talk about my first point. When you adopt, you will get a healthy pet. Shelters, like the humane societies, will not allow you to adopt an animal until that animal has received all the health requirements. A dog must pass through many checkpoints to be adopted. Once an animal is brought into the shelter, they will be checked by a veterinarian and will receive the necessary shots. They will then be spayed or neutered if needed, as most puppies and kittens brought in need to be. An extra benefit is that all pets are microchipped. According to the humanesociety.org, pets adopted from shelters and rescue groups typically cost less than pets purchased or even acquired for free. Once you add in all the costs of vaccinations, spay or neuter surgery, microchip, and dewormer, and other extras included in your adoption fee, you'll be surprised what a bargain an adoption pet really is. Now that I've covered the healthy pet you'll receive, let's talk about how you'll be saving a life. Most animals that end up in shelters are due to unfortunate situations. A few examples are moving situations that doesn't allow pets, divorces, financial reasons, but mostly due to overpopulation. According to PETA.org, one unspayed female cat and her offspring can lead to 370,000 kittens in 1 year. This is a great example on how quickly animals can breed, which leads to overpopulation fast. When you save an animal's life from the shelter, you are actually saving 2 animals because you're opening up another space in the shelter for an animal in need, as well as reducing the number of animals that are being euthanized. In my next slide, you can see a graph from 2008 to 2018 from longbeach.org. The total euthanasia for dogs and cats has decreased significantly due to all the adoption rates and Long Beach Animal Care Services. This is a great example of why more people should adopt from the shelter because the number of animals being euthanized will decrease yearly. Now that I've covered how you'll be saving a life, let's talk about what puppy mills, pet stores, and backyard breeders are. Puppy mills are commercial breeding facilities that produce puppies and kittens, and they sell these young animals to pet stores through classified ads or through the internet. These puppies are often sick and unsocialized. According to paws.org, roughly 90% of puppies in pet stores come from puppy mills. In my PowerPoint, you can see how these animals are treated. Hundreds of animals are in tiny cages without food or water, which leads to malnutrition or starvation. Most states can legally keep these animals in cages for their entire life for commercial breeding. Many reasons why you shouldn't buy from pet stores is because they get their puppies from these puppy mills that are inhumane, and most of them have illnesses like eye problems, hip dysplasia, blood disorders, and which could be deadly. As these puppies may seem healthy, they have these problems later in life. Backyard breeders are motivated by profit as well. They may appear like they treat these puppies great from their websites, but they use one dog to breed dozens of puppies and then sell them for a few grand each. They often have no knowledge on how to breed responsibly, which leads to numerous problems like genetic defects and overpopulation. Red flags could be they won't show you their property, young animals are trying to be sold at less than 6 weeks, and they have no guarantee policies. As puppy mills and backyard breeders put money over animal welfare, these animals typically don't receive the necessary proper veterinarian care. Ways to stop supporting these horrible groups is to adopt and support animal laws. Finally, you know why you should adopt an animal from the shelter, because you'll be saving a great pet, you'll be saving a life, and you will not be supporting these awful businesses. Now that you've heard these important facts, please consider the following questions. Will you open up your heart to an animal in the shelter? They are counting on you. Do you really want to be supporting businesses that are inhumane and all in it for the money? Thank you.